button. And then I'm going to push this button. And then I'm going to
Wait,
push
let me
this
type
button.
T enter. Wait, no, T enter. There we go.
That's
Are
so
you live?
funny. I should be.
I'm showing you as offline. You're live.
Okay,
You're live.
sure.
I
Thank
got
God.
you. I see you. Mini heart attack. It's okay.
How many times, Twitch, am I going to have to generate a new key? Like, jeez.
One
Anyway,
for every stream. Literally one for every stream.
every day. Every day of my life. Alright. Now I can do this, and then this, and then this, so that I stop recording. I need to change that hotkey. Alright. Here we are. We got some video games up. I guess I'll just have to... Oh my lord. How many times do I have to tab to get to the game? Alright. I guess one thing I'm going to have to do... This is not something I should be opening a stream with, but whatever. One of the things I should do is just to do some research on what like YouTubers and streamers and stuff actually do with their Twitter accounts. Because I'm
That's probably a
okay.
good thing to do.
Well, like no, like okay. Here's the thing. A lot of the people that I watch actually do post notifications for all of the stuff that they put up on their Twitter. Like everything. And they're not small people. Like they raid the notification inboxes of everybody consistently. Yeah, Day9 does it. I think Slowbeef does it. That's why his stream... I'm just shouting out a whole bunch of streamers right now. Oof.
Yeah, I'm looking at Day9. I'm not seeing any going live.
If you scroll down, you should see plenty of him linking to his own Twitch channel. But there's also plenty of him just... Like, he'll be linking to his own Twitch channel, talking about different stream events and things like that.
Yeah, he does have, like, I'm going to be doing this today or whatever, and a little bit of in a blurb, and then he links his Twitch account. But, like, it's not just an I'm going live.
I know.
He's actually, like, giving some...
I wrote a personalized message. I didn't write, I'm going live. I wrote a little independent message for the thing. I said something like, let's go devour some god or whatever. Like, it wasn't really super exciting, but it was definitely not just I'm live at URL. I didn't do that. Like, that's boring.
Good. That is boring. You shouldn't do that. We should. Well, yeah. We should. Like, he's got most of his stuff isn't live though. Like, I'm looking, he's linking articles. He's linking.
Well, yeah, I need
retweets.
I need to actually figure out how I would like to Gil's God Arc is feeling strange. Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. I'm gonna.
I mean, I don't use Twitter, so I'm probably I don't know how people use Twitter. Like I assume it's like a feed, right? Like people pull up Twitter on their phone, and there's a feed of posts that everyone they're following is there. At least that's what happens whenever I pull up. So I pull up mine, and I've got a bunch of nerd stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Elon Musk on here for some reason. I must have like retweeted an Elon Musk tweet or something.
Elon Musk also just tweets like every 30 seconds, I swear.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, but yeah, so I imagine they're probably gonna want more. I mean, I say they, like people who would subscribe to your Twitter is probably gonna want more than just I'm going live. That's what I was trying to say before. I think like, especially since I'm editor, I could start cranking out some highlights and some stuff like that, and
yeah, I have to actually
and then you can post them. Yeah, and then you could post them on your Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, post it on the
particularly good ones.
Yeah, also, like, honestly, anything like clever and interesting I could possibly post on there. That, you know, anything we can kind of come up with that's funny, I can just talk about. Wait.
Or, you know, like, whenever we eventually get around to getting you a YouTube channel, I think, you know, posting that you've launched a YouTube channel on there would be nice.
Yeah. The occasional reminder that there is a YouTube channel might also just be kind of a wise decision. Come here, Abaddon. Ah! I got him.
Abaddon down! Hell yes! That was a little much for me. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Like, I understand the concern, but, like, I do still need to learn the whole social media thing, and that is a thing that you do have to learn that eventually. And it's always going to be kind of awkward before you actually learn how it works. Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, I think you probably don't need like an all-encompassing social media presence either.
You eventually need a social media presence. That is part of the reality of streaming.
Yeah, you need a social media presence definitely, but not like an all-encompassing one. Like you don't need a Twitter and a Facebook and a MySpace and a,
I mean, I have a Facebook for personal use. I don't.
and a tweet book and a MyFace and all this.
MyFace.
Oh wait, just a couple. Probably
No,
just
I
a
know.
couple. I don't social
have,
media.
I have the plan in my mind is a Discord, Twitter, just for like whatever your preferred notification method is, and then a YouTube for like highlights or independent videos that I make. Because then people can find me.
Not really. Yeah, YouTube's not really a social media though. It's more of a platform, like for your media
It is a
a
platform that people can go to in order to find your content. So in my mind, it is almost kind of looped into the same place, and it is in the same sort of niche. I guess for me, it's like divided mentally between. I don't know what the heck this quest is about, by the way. I am just fighting so many Cocoon Maidens. I don't know if these guys are gonna stop. Anyway. Yeah, no, I kind of have it split between, like, private and, public media, mentally. Right? So it's like,
Yeah.
YouTube's very much going to be a public thing. Discord can be public or private. Twitch is probably public. There's really not anything you can do about that. Oh my god, they keep showing up. Okay, I'm just gonna go fight the Kongu.
But
Oh,
yeah,
this'll hit home.
Stay away from Facebook. Don't Facebook. Don't Facebook.
Again, only for personal reasons. Like
Well, yeah, your
do have
personal
friends
Facebook.
there.
But I mean, don't. Yeah, I would argue also not even for private reasons. Completely don't Facebook.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
bad.
I don't want to
Facebook
get into this
bad.
debate though. I don't see any substantive outcome that is going to be favorable for anybody by having this debate. It's just, I have friends there that have been a lot of great emotional support. Like, just...
Yeah.
Like, it's
I don't
not,
know.
it's not that I'm gonna get off of it, because...
See, for me personally, all of my good friends have my phone number, and like Snapchat, direct lines of communication.
I don't
the
actually
only
have
still
direct lines of communications like that, so it is a bit different. Like, I don't have a phone, I don't really use Snapchat, I don't have any interest in it. So...
Snapchat's good. Snapchat's good for direct line. Like I know a lot of people just use it kind of like a Instagram Lite or a diet Instagram, but it's really nice just to have your close friends on it. Just to, like if you send like snaps that are just temporary pictures, right? Like if you're at the lake, you take a picture of the lake and send it. And it's just nice to kind of keep your friends kind of informed, I guess, of what you're doing. I don't want to say informed, but like. Like friends care what you're up to. Like good friends care what you're up to, and you generally care what good friends are up to. So if I was just sitting here and one of my good friends, sent me a snap of Disney World or whatever, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I guess
It's not like we're constantly taking selfies and sending them to each other with the dog filter or whatever on. You know what I mean? It's just. And 90% of our communications are actually like text, not like text chatting, not in like images.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I guess I haven't
I don't
been
even have a story. Like
I
Snapchat
haven't-
has that story feature, but
I haven't been posting anything I've been like doing to any of my friends on Facebook. It was just kind of like, hey guys, I'm sad, hug me, or whatever. Usually. So I often feel like I'm not really helpful in that regard.
I also like the group chat. So like you can create a group chat, add all your friends to it, and then if you if you acquire a new friend, you can add them to the group chat also.
We're not like sponsored by Snapchat, are we? Right now. Like we're just doing nothing but shilling this
I'm just
exact
saying,
service, and by we I mean you.
No, I mean not just that's just what my friends use. Like
Yeah.
a lot of friends use WhatsApp, I guess, for the exact same reason.
Gotta get this on
It's
top.
just yeah. I guess what I like about it is that it deletes everything as it happens. So like 24 hours after you've like sent a text message or whatever, it's gone. So it does kind of feel like that in the moment thing. It's very much more like you're having a conversation that's not just being recorded all the time.
Yeah. There's something something I'm not. Cutscene music is so loud, by the way. I wish this game
Is it?
like had audio level adjustment. Yeah, like
It is
Compared to
it is a
everything
little
else.
loud, but it's okay.
I'm thinking what I do is I do some live volume adjustments, where I just increase all of these volume levels, because I think what's happening is the cutscene music isn't getting reduced by any of these sliders. So I just increase all of these to high, and then I decrease the volume through voice meter, just through my mixer. Wow, those don't even reduce the volume that much. Good job. You can listen for the very, very tiny incremental change for as a result of adjusting that.
No, I hear
volume.
it. I hear it.
It's just no difference at all. Alright, so I'm gonna drop it to like minus 17 for me and like minus 20 for the stream probably. Oop. There we go. That should be about the same.
For some reason, I sound a little blown out on the stream.
Sound normal to me,
Like-
and your volume isn't boosted or anything on my end, so I don't know. I can
Like
turn you down. if you
I'm
want.
I'm talking not quiet, but also below normal, and I am peaking.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it sound like my gain on my. You don't understand. My gain on my microphone is all the way down. I'm like a foot away from my mic.
Oh my god, your mic is too much.
Well, no, I think you might have me boosted somewhere.
I don't.
What is
Oh,
what is
hold on,
my
let me
Discord
check
volume?
check in Discord, because that's like the one
Yeah, check
thing I
Discord.
could think. You are reduced in Discord.
Really?
Yeah, you are not boosted anywhere. You are in fact reduced. Let me just double check voice meter, but my 0 decibels, and then
Let me
0
let me
decibels.
try to
yeah,
get myself here real quick.
no, you're the same.
Test.
You,
Test.
you're reduced
What
in
the
Discord,
heck?
and that's it. I could just reduce you in Discord. but,
Oh no.
But too
You,
many audio channels.
you don't want to know what happens when I up my gain. Did you
oh
hear
my
that?
lord! No, I didn't hear it. Thank God. It
It
would
was
have
bad.
probably made the stream horrible. No,
No,
Kotek,
actually,
not proceed.
hold on. I hear myself like 3 times. Oh, hold on. I'm dying. Okay.
what? What is happening to you right now?
I have the stream unmuted and I had listened to my device to try. I can't function. Hold on. I can't function. There we go. I cannot function as a human being. If you ever want to know what a glitched out human being looks like or sounds like or feels like, that's it. My brain was just locked right there. It couldn't handle anything.
All right, I'm gonna try working on Canon's character episode because I think this will be interesting. All right, Canon.
I've just moved my microphone away. I think Discord is like messing with the audio levels.
Oh. She wants to fight some small. God, she actually makes you go on a mission with her, and it's actually a super easy mission.
Hey, you don't have me going through that compressor, do you?
Thank you for coming to see
No.
me today, instructor.
It's only hitting me.
Okay, good. Because I should be really quiet right now, and I think I'm actually just normal volume.
You're normal volume right now.
Why is audio so difficult?
Dude, decibels are weird. I've been researching audio just to make sure. Like, just for the benefit
like-
of anybody here, I just want to say decibels, in terms of sound intensity, it is a logarithmic scale. meaning that every 10 decibels you multiply the sound intensity by 10 from the previous value. That sounds insane, but sound intensity multiplied by 10 equates to roughly we hear double the sound, like it's double the volume. So every 10 decibels you double the volume of something. Basically, decibels are weird, and I don't really know what sound intensity is for, but I don't think that's really relevant to me. But that's just the thing I wanted to share, is that there are all of these ridiculous exponential multipliers going on whenever you deal with audio. Because that's just how we measure it, I guess. It's just so weird.
I'm actually not quite sure what to ask about. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. It's just, I'm not much help in battle. I try my best, really, but I can't take missions on my
shoot.
own. I'm at the range every day.
Are you testing more volume stuff?
Maybe I'm not cut out to be a god eater.
Watch the friendly fire.
I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Let's
I know
see.
I'm not a good shot. I hear it from everyone. But maybe it's my timing.
Oh, your stream died right in the middle of me trying to listen to myself. That's a rip.
Yeah, that was the 1 second that I didn't have any frames this entire time.
Oh no. No frames.
Oh no. My drop frames went up from 12 to 103, so it might have been a few seconds actually, but you know.
I figured out the problem. I had my so the volume on the Windows side was at 100%, and I changed it to 90, and that seems to have fixed the weird clippy issue.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, Cannon's here just trying to justify why she always accidentally shoots her teammates. They're gonna move.
I understand. So you're saying
Does
I need to
it have
focus on
friendly fire?
forces.
Can you
Keep
friendly
my eyes
fire
on
your
the target
teammates?
and never stop shooting.
If you shoot your allies with a gun, or if they shoot you with a gun, it will stagger you. It does not do damage.
Brilliant advice. Thank you
Monster
so much,
Hunter,
instructor.
all attacks are
You
friendly
always
fire.
know
Like
just
if you
what to
hit an
say.
ally with an attack, it could just flinch them. It could launch them. It
I
could do
like-
a number of things.
Operation commence.
I like how she's like, wait, so I just need to get good? Wow, such great advice. And you're like, you're welcome. Yeah, you do just need to get good.
Dude, this character's great.
Wow, I never thought about getting good before.
Look, I mean, what are you supposed to say to somebody who shoots their teammates regularly? Just don't
I have some advice for
freaking
you.
shoot them. Look,
It's like, hey, can you help me figure out how to stop shooting my teammates? Yeah, sure. You just stop shooting your teammates.
aim
Wow.
where they aren't. Aim where they aren't, and you can't possibly shoot them. She's like, well, I know that, but like,
Origami neutralized.
Maybe it's just my timing. I aim at the origami, and then, when a teammate's in between us, I fire. Oh no! Who would have known? Who could figure that out?
could you imagine Cannon just sitting there aiming at an enemy, not shooting at it for like seconds, like 10, 15 seconds, and then you walk between her and the origami. She's like, oh, now's the time, and she shoots you.
That's one origami.
Oh my god.
I'm actually just gonna watch her for a bit because I want to see. Like, she's not shooting at me on purpose or anything. By the way, this is just absolute pandemonium right
That's
now.
one origami.
And ammonium.
Enemy on the ground.
It is really hard to describe to somebody how to get better at things.
Scratch one.
Just
Like,
get good, forehead.
I want to sing, but I just get the notes wrong. What are you supposed to say? And in response to that, I sing the right notes then, I guess. Like, I don't. It is so hard, genuinely, to give somebody good advice. And I would like to think that that is entirely where the get good mentality even comes from, but I don't think that's really true. I think the get good mentality is just people being jerks.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
I've thought a lot about this because I want someday to do Neo 2 tutorials. That sounds really fun to me. But-
I've thought a lot about getting good,
Really careful aim.
and I've decided against it, to be honest.
Okay,
I've decided that I'm not gonna get good.
she did only hit me one time. You still have to fire. I took really careful aim, just like you said. Just shoot your gun.
I'm really sorry.
You still have
God.
to
I'll do
fire.
better next time.
No, you still have to. Yeah, you still have to fire.
Right, sorry. I'll go
Just
back
don't
to
shoot
plowing.
your shoot, but don't shoot your teammates. All right, step one, aim.
She's like the worst. She's like she's like, oh help, I'm shooting my teammates, and you're just like, just get good. Just don't shoot your teammates. And she's like, okay, thanks for the advice. I'll not shoot my teammates, and she never fires her gun.
Excellent character.
She's just like, I did it, boss. I didn't shoot my teammates.
You didn't shoot the enemy. No, to be fair, she did shoot the enemy. She did shoot the origami. Like she was shooting it. It's just please, just shoot regularly, but stop shooting if it wouldn't hit the enemy.
This sounds like too much for me. This sounds like way too much for me. I'm sorry, it's so difficult.
All right, Gil.
My
Same
God.
as usual. Let's go talk to Lika.
Ah, I getcha. So your god arc's not feeling right.
Not for the serious character arcs.
Yeah, ever since I switched up my grip, it's not just performance, the whole balance feels
Oh, but I like the other character arcs better.
Alright.
We'll be able to advance her story more, but I want to advance multiple stories at the same time.
Plus, we have to set up a tuning regimen. But don't worry, I've got some ideas. We'll try a bunch of stuff out. Let's see. Tuning, shift the center of gravity. Must
Oh,
adjust
here's some
the
techno
I wish it were considered fashionable to wear goggles all the time.
Dude, I think in Japan it might be, because I've seen so many characters in Japanese games that just wear goggles all the time.
Yeah, but if you wear goggles like that out, you get called a weeaboo or whatever. And
Well, in Japan, that's what I meant. Like, you want to make sure it's the cultural, that it's fair. I'll help
oh,
out.
I'm not in Japan though.
That's real kind of
I wouldn't over here.
I could really use
Dude, I don't think people would call you a weeaboo for wearing goggles. I think they just call you weird.
Sweet.
Yeah, they probably would call you weird.
I'll get you a big old list of all the stuff we'll need.
Got it. I guess we'll be sticking together until it's finished. I'm sorry to bug you.
A big old list.
She was accounting for, like, blood art resistance, which... Okay. Like, I mentioned the Technobabble earlier. She's like, yeah, let me just real quick adjust the center of gravity of your spear here with my computer. I don't know about that. But, you know. Alright, Gil, you got some materials that you need.
I mean, this
can't-
is the future, right? The future / alternate universe.
The
Whatever.
God Eater series started in the 2050s, and I think this game is set in, like, 2070 or something.
Oh.
So, yeah, this is the future.
By the way, I won't be on probably the entire stream today. A friend
Oh.
wants me to play Battlefield 4 more, so
Oh my god.
I know
Why
I'm
don't-
the worst.
Say no, I'm busy. We'll play in 2
Well,
hours.
He
Yeah.
asked me. He's never on. He's rarely on. I never get to play with him, and he's on now.
That's true.
And he's like, "Hey, do you want to play some Battlefield 4?" He asked me like over the weekend, and I've been on stream for you Monday, Wednesday, Friday
Oh,
for 2
I
hours at a
see.
time.
Craft materials. I need a flame thing. Wherever those live. Ritual cuff. Oh, I want to mention
I'm
actually.
sorry. You'll have to 100% personality. You won't have 130% personality.
Oh man, that's a pain. Wait, no, I have a flame thing. What do I need? What do you want? Sharp Fang? Hunger Fang? No, I have this too. What do you mean? What do you want? Hunger Fang and a Flame Fang. Oh.
Don't worry though. I will at least be on for raiding Zombie Kitty.
Could you just like chill and chat? every now and again. That'd be kind of cool.
Yes, I can do that.
Good. Also,
I'll have your. Wait, hold on. Have you tweeted anything else? Where are you?
yeah.
Search Twitter.
It's the same name everywhere else. Which I think will be nice to be able to say to people if they're like, "Hey, how do I find you on Twitter?" I'll just be like, "Yeah, it's same name as it is everywhere else." Yeah.
I would retweet your stuff, but I have no followers, so rip.
Hi Kiki. Kiki's here. She posted a talking bird. I think. That's quite the
Bieber
gift.
pop.
Beeper. Oh, it's a popping bird. What's poppin', Kiki? Alright, let's see.
Sweet. And we're done.
I do wanna end up streaming just more often and just try out different other things. So I think being able to work on solo commentary is actually gonna be fine. You don't have to stick around.
Yeah.
And I've been getting kind of over my anxiety a bit, where I only felt like I was gonna die for like the 5 minutes before the stream instead of like 24 hours before it. It's improved substantially. I get like that. It's not that I can't handle this kind of thing. It's just I get like that. I got like that with theater. I have a lot of experience with stuff like this, but man, condensed dying.
Really? That was
What is
quick.
that?
What can I say? It's a gift. All that's left is to test it out in a real
And I think the
combat
audio is-
Concentrated dying. Just add water.
What would that create? What would be generated if you added water to condensed
Give it a shot right
dying?
now. Care to join me in
Death.
testing?
Death.
I'm good to go whenever
Just the Grim Reaper? Just Necron from... Wait, is this seriously... Kiki, I have done 2 character episodes and they both took me directly to this same mission. Cannon and Gilbert have the same first mission that you have to do
Be
with
sure
them.
to remember if something seems off, okay?
Will do, Lika.
Will do, Lika. Let's go.
All right.
Bye. Go play Battlefield.
Yeah. I'm gonna go play Battlefield 4. I know it's so boring. I know it's so boring. It's not
Yeah,
boring for me, but
Battlefield is actually pretty boring. I'm joking. Enjoy Battlefield.
you know what? God Eater's boring.
My spear just repeated.
No, it's silence.
God Eater's great.
God Eater.
God Eater's great and not boring. In fact, I would say it is unboring. It makes my boredom disappear, which actually is what.
I mean, that's a good thing. That's a
yeah,
good thing for a video game to do, is to make you unbored.
unbored. Happy unboredom day. All right, I see that we're testing the spear, Gilbert. Good job.
All right, I'm off.
Bye.
Bye, Kiki.
Bye, Kiki. This is just that same mission, except the enemies are in different places now. No, bye, Kiki. Don't leave.
Bye. Kiki says bye, Kiki. Okay, I'm off for real this time. Bye.
She does sometimes just leave whatever she wants. She's a very powerful bird. Ah! You can always tell when Gilbert's in the party. I was going to ask if it had anything to do with his gigantic gun. His massive gun sounds. Wait! Is that why the enemies actually came to me? They came to me because Gilbert's just a loud monster. Cause like that gunfire is super loud for me with the with the game turned down this much, but this'll hit home. He does not say this'll hit home actually.
Mission accomplished. Pretty fast.
I actually don't know what he says whenever he shoots.
I love working with professionals.
a cup of tea? How do you take it?
Don't forget anything. Who knows when we'll be back.
That was an easy one. Thanks for taking care of it.
Alright. Struggling to exit the mission. Ah.
Maybe there's something else I could do?
Bond break reward, which I think does nothing. There's no bonds to break.
Huh. It doesn't shake while it charges anymore. The balance is a natural fit for
Kiki,
my
what is with the audio levels in this game?
It adjusts perfectly to my blood arts. It's a thing of beauty, really. Incredibly well done. All of that from one little tune-up. It's a new arc.
She's awesome, isn't she?
I'll never question her again.
That's sweet of you to say, really. To be honest, I'm still psyched I got to dig into one of your fancy new god arcs.
I'm a Death
If
Gilbert.
you don't mind, I'd like you to help me out some more.
Uh,
God arc development has always intrigued me.
I almost feel like I have to explain that.
I'll never say no to an extra pair of hands. In fact, I just happen to have acquired some new Kuragani materials. Maybe Gil would be willing to help you develop your blade like we did for his spear.
Of course not. You've always gladly gone out of your way to help me. Give a thought to what kind of weapon you want. Once you've decided, we'll get started.
Is Gilbert gonna make me a weapon? Is this a mechanic? Huh. Guess not. Possibly. So, there's a character in Killing Floor 2 whose name is Ray. I forget how much detail we actually went into it that was decipherable yesterday, or Wednesday, but Monday. But why not? I'll just go into it again. Her name is Ray, and it was confounding to me for the longest time, but whenever she gets like a good kill, she has a one-liner. She has a single one-liner, and she has like 60 takes of it, where she says, "That's right, I'm a Death Ray." And the thing is, I thought she was saying Death R-A-Y while I was beating zombies to death with a baseball bat. Or, not literally, but like a battle axe, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I thought she was saying Death Ray as in like a laser beam. That is not that is not what she was saying. She was joking about her name. But like in a way that makes no sense to me in my mind. Athlete 2. What does this actually do? Damn. Stamina usage decreases. So yeah, I'm a Death Gilbert. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need. Melee attack specialist. Is this the other one he learned, or did he learn something else? There are so many skills for people. Like, I do feel somewhat compelled to keep the pace of the stream up a bit. I don't know that I want to actually browse this in great detail, trying to figure out, like, yeah. I wonder if you're ever able to change somebody's weapons in this loadout screen. There might be a specific person you can edit. Oh my god! The reason Coda says this'll hit home so much is because he's range only, and he says that when he shoots. Maddening. Coda, I don't want to bring you on missions. I'm gonna be real. But I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty funny. I thought for 3 days and 3 nights. That is not even remotely true, Gil.
Hey, have you thought about what melee weapon you want?
I'm gonna be real. I haven't. A Valiant Scythe. Interesting. A Valiant Scythe. this game was definitely Japanese, right? So like Variant Valiant. That's definitely what that is.
A charge spear. Uh-huh. Good call. You sure that's what you want?
I'm sure.
All right. Let's get to it. Before we can retune your Kurogane, we'll need to build a resonance wave receptor, okay? I was thinking of upgrading my own God Arc a bit more as well. What do you say we
Need to
help each
build
other
an
out?
array thing.
Now that's exactly what I wanted to hear. I'll be sure to have all the materials gathered and ready for next time. See ya.
Is he gonna fade out? Is he gonna fall over? Is there anything special that happens if I wait? No. Oh, that reminds me actually. Before I do anything else, I actually want to pop in here because there was a cutscene where something funny might have happened. And I'm betting I can look at movies. Oh, I don't know where it was.
Okay, here's.
Was it this
Alright.
scene? It might have been this scene.
Oh, you probably are. This is. Yep, she's great. Cannon, I'm sorry. This will. Listen close.
But
Great.
Yeah, this. No! I missed it.
this is all rather.
Okay. Hold on, I know what to do though.
Alright.
Oh, you probably.
Yep.
This is. Yep,
By
she's
Cannon.
great. Cannon, I'm sorry. This will be. Listen close.
But
Great. You will teach her better than I ever could.
Okay, here we go. Nope, just fades out. Dang. I was kind of hoping that he would like walk into the door, stumble a bit, and then shove it open real quick and get out. Just because he was like halfway distracted a little bit. Because he's like, oh, I'm finally glad to get Cannon off my plate, jeez. It's a bit unfortunate that she's kind of the butt of the joke, but I really hope that there's a point where she actually like develops and like loses the friendly fire skill, adds extra weapons to her God Arc, and just becomes like a super strong character. I don't know what I'm expecting. I'm just kind of expecting something redeeming to happen. Resonance Wave Receptor. Sounds complicated. 3 lots of origami extract. It's not like I can just tell him, look, just go into my account and find the origami extract. Like, it's fine. I'll notice if you took anything else, but like, you don't need to be shy. You can just get into my terminal and take my stuff. Alright. I didn't know you could make a receptor out of extract. Extract sounds like liquid. There we go. We're back. What did he do?
Yeah.
You're full of surprises. Gil's a nice guy. He's just had some trauma to work through. Low density resonance wave receptor. You can now craft low density resonance wave receptors. Rank 1 Kurogane close range weapons. Buy them from the shopkeeper or the vending machine. Huh? Upgrade? Kurogane. I see. Oh, this material's been revealed this entire time. I can upgrade Kurogane to Shirogane, which... Shirogane is platinum, I think. I remember this fact from Wonderful 101. I don't know what Kurogane is. Iron or steel or something, maybe. So I can make the platinum knife. Or... I guess it's iron, given iron and soft iron are required to upgrade Kurogane knife into Kurogane knife A. Way of the Blade. Increases stamina and power. This seems pretty strong. Kurogane Spear. Same upgrades. Is it just me, or is this path just better? Quick work. This is athlete and all-out attack. Increases melee attacks by using stamina. Stamina use decreases. Stamina use increases, but you deal 25% more damage. If it's level 10. It's not level 10. I get the feeling, I guess the Kurogane weapons have like a whole quest line that lets you continually upgrade them. So maybe this actually ends up with all-out attack level 10 innately, and like athlete. So you can just start getting like crazy damage in. Quick work has plus 50 stamina, plus 60% speed of charge attacks, which is just insane. I kind of prefer this. If I could get myself some soft iron, that'd be kind of great. Oh, also my Kurogane scythe, I can actually afford to upgrade it. All I need to upgrade my scythe is a magnet. That's all I got. All I gotta have. A weak magnet, nonetheless. Some liquid packed into bars, I guess, and a weak magnet. This is Origami Mail. God, that 240 attack is just tempting. Like, this has 190. This upgrades into 188 at minimum, 250 at best. That's just insane. Where can I get soft iron? Probably around where the iron is. Oh, impure soft iron. Gotta purify my soft iron. Guess so. Wait. Bronze A ticket upgrades into Bronze F ticket. Bronze A ticket also upgrades into Silver A ticket. Silver A ticket. Bronze F tickets. Huh. Okay. Just interesting. Probably no soft iron for now. Don't really know where I would go to get it. I mean, I guess this is also just metal, though. Maybe. Origami Mail. Oh, he made himself one. I see. I thought it would require 6. I thought the low density resonance wave receptor. I'm sure this name didn't need to be abbreviated in Japanese. I'm sure the low density resonance wave receptor, I thought you needed 6 of it. But I completely glossed over that he was making one for himself. I had not. See. Simian, Draconic, Avian. The favorite of birds. Wolfhide, Sinew, Chimera, Goddess, Ritual, Siren. Alright. Gil has nothing more to show me. Dealt with that. Some problems were found in the prototype link support device testing. Yeah, truthfully, I just have to hang out with Lika, who's probably in the lab. Tsuki. Guy? Oh wow. There's a capybara here. This is the infirmary. I thought... Okay. That's fine. I do not know where Lika is. That's not her. Oh, Lika! Where are you? Rena, Nana, Cannon, Emil. Do I need to call her? Have I just not been paying attention? I might not have been paying attention. I need to call Haru. Is this Lika? Alyssa. I knew it. Ah! You've got the camo. I found lots of potential problems. Can I help with anything? If I can get that to work, I can run repeated tests and make adjustments as needed. Collect materials. What do you need? It'll be easy. Pixie elastomer and 2 dryad rubber. Pixie elastomer and dryad rubber. I definitely have lots of pixie elastomer. Dryad rubber? Dryad rubber is just a weird name. Just thinking about it at all. Because, oh, well, a blob of sap. I mean, I guess rubbery sap. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about that. Yeah. Pixie elastomer and 2 pieces of dryad rubber. I did it! I swear! Pixie... Unless my pixie elastomers... Ah, I've sold it. I did it. I sold materials. What game is it that is making me think I need to press X to get items out of storage? Is that Monster Hunter? Did Monster Hunter ruin me? Like X to specify an amount or something? Dryad rubber. Well, I'm glad I got $200 out of that whole event. Alright, here we go. Here you go.
Hey, thanks so much for all your help.
Here's the money I got from selling the materials you wanted.
Really special. It'd be great if you could keep lending a hand once I finished the upgrades. What do you say? Great. You know, we're a good team, you and I.
Alright. Great team. Collect data using the improved version. Alright. Well, at least this sends data back to HQ, so that's an upgrade. Lightning on the horizon. Do battle with a herd of small origami. Until the core overheats. Do I need to equip it? Why not? And it's just a bunch of overtails, I'll just fight them. Alright, load out. Instead of Crimson Glide, we're going to use some new blood arts. Gatling Spike, Pain Stinger. Weakness, weak points, weak elements. Multi-stage attack. Oh, Gatling Spike's actually really cool, I think. Projectile Oracle Blades arc from your attacks. Storm Zone type B is definitely a possibility. Alright, let's do Storm Zone. Ah! Oh, this is just... I understand. It is infinite stamina. Or infinite combo. Die! Ah! That's very good. Dang it. Oh, this is really nice. The infinite combo of this move, actually, you can chain it into a devour. That's actually really lovely.
Origami neutralized. Well done.
Super good for the small boys. It's a good thing I'm here. Alright, guys. Alright, buddy. Time for me to get my 25% damage buff on, ironically.
All objectives complete. Stay alert though.
Burst is insane! Insanely strong.
All within acceptable parameters. I think
All
we
right.
may have underestimated.
Let's get out of here.
That was an
Burst does not give you double jump in this game, right? I don't think it does. I'm gonna have to check that out. Triple S plus.
Oh, wow. Is it that late already? We did
Oh,
some
it's
good work
infectious.
today.
Alright.
Thanks for the help. You're real dedicated too.
Ugh.
Most people, especially God Eaters, shy away from this type of stuff.
Nothing if not dedicated.
Well, it's always nice to work on something that's actually progressing. A Fenrir engineer started the design work on this prototype ages and ages ago. He wanted our fighters to have access to a link support device and a God Arc all at once. He said it would keep more people alive.
This
out
is
there.
specifically the link
Fenrir
support
deemed the
device that
project
I
a
have,
financial
where
sinkhole.
it can be
It was
used even if I'm on a
impossible.
mission.
So they refused to fund it. And without funding, it got shelved. But good engineers don't take no for an answer. He kept at it, researching, developing, step at a time. He died before it was finished. He was always a tenacious guy. The engineer, my father, gave his life for this project. Thanks to you, we've finally proven that his dream was in reach. We're so close. It's like I can stretch out and grab it. We're gonna be working on this for a while. So, before we get into it, I want you to promise me something. Promise me you won't hold back. If I've made a mistake or done something wrong, if I get a little crazy, tell me. Promise?
You bet. I am absolutely drinking from that closed soda can, by the way. Now, I personally don't have a taste for that kind of thing, but who knows? God Eaters just tear right through the steel of the soda can with their enhanced bias factor. That's alright with me. Borokoboro. This will be fine. I'm gonna bring... Oh, I actually thought I would have an event thing. Oh, Avatar! So, Avatar things, like, there's also an Avatar section on the link support devices. This was a handheld game, so I'm imagining that you could, like, register other players as friends, and they would actually help you out. Or not help you out, but, like, you'd be able to use their loadout.
I'm patching everyone into Shield's intel. Link support device activated. Attached damage is stronger now.
Okay. Gotta take care of these psychos before they actually get to be a problem, because I hate these things, honestly. The spear's really nice at getting them out of the air, though.
Coordinate data incoming.
It helps a lot.
Origami neutralized.
Makes this a lot convenient. Oh, censored. Okay. Oh, that's sweet, actually.
Origami neutralized.
So I can use the dash ability in the air and then chain that into, like, once it hits. Oh, I can also just cancel it into the dive attack. This is a very flexible weapon.
Origami's bond is broken apart. The enemy remains stable. Break through.
Freeze works on this thing? Not especially. Spark works pretty well. Oh my god! Okay, I really like this charge move actually. I can just cancel my dash into other moves. This is so crazy. I'm so maneuverable compared to using any other weapon. That is so strong. Hey buddy, just take rapid fire 200, so why not? God, this is ridiculous. Yep, goodbye Koro. Super simple. That is ridiculous. The fact that you can just cancel everything out of that dash. That dash is insane. I kind of feel like this game's weapons are a bit more balanced, and I'm using the base kit a lot more often. God Eater 3 was a lot more about the burst arts.
But you held your own.
Not to say it's not fun.
Hey, what do you think
This
about
does feel a
being
bit more
God
like Monster
Eater?
Hunter though.
Do you like your work?
I love
I
it.
see.
Literally just
Well,
best
I guess
possible
it's different than
response.
engineering. You guys didn't really choose to be God Eaters, huh? The test is pushed on you, and then, you know, there goes your life. Can people truly be happy?
Mika,
to
you have
accept
no
being
idea how
forced
good this spear is.
Me? Yeah. Yeah, I am happy. I guess I was meant to do this. But I also really do love it. So, lucky me, right? When I was a kid, I played in my dad's lab all the time. My toys were microscopes and rivet guns and tech. I may have grown up, but I'm still that kid whenever I get in a lab.
If only Noodle was here for this. Noodle, I feel, would be able to agree with anything computer related. Mika is a really good character. Further adjustments. Hard work's about to pay off. Look, if some new cutting edge card you could plug into your computer that could make it do something that computers have never done before, you'd be one of the first people on that, I feel like, if you had the money for it. Just like wild peripherals are always kind of just... You always come to me with how cool different peripherals are, Noodle. I swear. Might be a bit too much of a generalization to say that everything would be like that, but... Alright, so this one is... Ravana? I think that's Ravana. Alright, let's actually grab like a person. Anna Julius? Question mark? Why not? Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-ba. Healing items, let's not accidentally sell any. That'd be quite tragic. God, I can't believe the spear's so good! Ah! It's not necessarily computers, I guess. Oh my god. Don't mind Noodle, just establishing their brand. I don't doubt that that's true, that you would sell your soul for a peripheral that would make you ramen on demand. That would probably be great. If my computer could make me food whenever I wanted and just deliver it to me, that sounds like great fun. But I think that there are a number of other things you'd rather sell your soul for. I think you'd save your soul for something a bit more efficient. Bit of a call out, I guess. No fun's allowed.
Origami is breaking off its attack to feed.
God, do I just have like the exact element I need? Or no, this is what random person was saying. That you use the best element against the monsters or something. I just feel like I'm doing a lot more damage than I really deserve to be doing. Rapid fire 190s. Like, look how ridiculous that is. Although, wait a minute. If I dash, Fang deployment, and then it's 217. Yeah, that's basically a 10% damage boost. Given how hard it is to maintain it. Oh god. Wow. Okay. Fire Ivana. Kiki, he's dead. He died so fast. The spear is so busted. The spear is insane. Again, it might just be that I got a real good weapon, but I'm loving this thing. Jeez. I would not sell my soul for anything, actually.
Test itself. You know, measure
Just
brain waves, memory engrams, neuropeptides, and the like.
neural peptides. Are those real? Definitely heard the word engram before, but
Close your
a
eyes,
neural peptide.
drift off, and I'll handle the rest. I could give you a pill if you want. Sleep well, Captain. Well, I guess it's not sleep. It'll only be a few hours. So, power nap well, Captain. Hey there. Are you feeling all right? Morning. Well, evening.
What did you do
Ran
to
some
me?
tests, studied some charts, had some dinner. Normal stuff. I could tell you all about it, but you'd be out like a light again.
If it's evening, that might be helpful. My sleep schedule's been a bit difficult lately.
It went perfectly. Just
Perfectly.
a little more
Excellent.
research, and I think I'm finally ready to submit my findings to Fenrir HQ. Then, if they fund the project, I can really get deeper into it. I can fulfill my dad's dream. Wow, it seems so real all of a sudden. We're still far away from widespread use, but if you like it, I could make one just for you. Besides, I was still hoping to have your help with some other science-type stuff. How about it?
Cool.
Thanks. Oh, let me check your pulse before you head out. Don't want you fainting in the halls.
Yay. There was one of the character episodes I kind of felt awkward about because I felt like I was just like almost anticipating that Lika's character episode would be similar to it, but I guess it wasn't. It might have been Nana's or CL's, I forget. But I just feel like it was written under the assumption that you're playing a male protagonist. Because there were just moments of, oh, this is the part where it's awkward and they think each other are cute. You know? Like there were just kind of weird, hammered out romantic moments in it. Just like in a couple of places. I didn't think it was like terrible, but it did bug me. I like noticed something was like just felt a little bit off about the story in a few moments. Where they were trying to like integrate some kind of a romance into it. Like set up for a romantic branch of the social link for the male character later in the game or something. So Kanon needs missions, Alyssa needs missions, Haru probably is going to need missions pretty soon. Lika spent all night doing research. All right, Lika, what have you learned? So this is something you have to do to be able to craft these at all? Freeze attack plus 5 to 10. So like now I have the recipes? I don't think I had them before. Yeah, these are all brand new. 10 to 20. If your hunt goes for 10 minutes... This just seems not especially useful. If your hunt goes for 10 minutes, then the Aragami will be 30% less likely to see you for 10 minutes. You know, in case they haven't already. It's kind of what's on my mind there. Deafen, Divine. Yeah. Grants or boosts the element. Like, these will probably just be great to have. So, like, I could look up the enemy's weakness and then get the 5 to 10 one just to quickly finish off a hunt. Or whatever. Delay. Delays Aragami arrivals by 1 minute. The timings of these just aren't always correct, I feel like, though. Like, how often is this useful? It just seems a bit impractical. At specifically 5 to 10 minutes, if an Aragami would arrive at that time, it arrives a minute later. I just find it weird. I find it a bit hard to believe that would be super useful, but it might. Makes arriving Aragami stand by for 1 minute. Call up the Aragami real quick on my phone. Like, hey dude, could you like hold up for like 1 minute? Just wait for like 1 minute. I will be with you very, very momentarily. Just like, all right, Aragami, I'm gonna need you to just hold up. Just we'll be right back. All right, we're not gonna be here when you get here, so you may as well just wait. And I'll be well on my way very shortly. Just. I don't know. That just seems ridiculous. Relax. Makes foes 30% less likely to activate. And hold seems excellent. It just holds enemies at 5 or 10 minutes. That seems great. So, that seems pretty good. What are these? Require a generator. That kind of tells the story. I'll get the hold one. That just seems better than the dummy device. Right. Vijaya, there's no way that is upgrading into anything for a while. Any new spears? Probably not. Spears, there we go. 190, yeah. That's a 200, but it's only one element. Actually, also, Vijaya, what did this have? Tool use, right, so that makes me better at items. This one is got our transformation speed, max stamina. A little bit of max stamina. Okay. Still not done with all the character episodes. I'm done with Lika for now. I think we might be able to just advance the story pretty soon. Aru, I need to talk to. Where? There he is. Alright, drink.
Even now, this world is full of people. There are so many, and yet they all fit into two neatly defined categories. I have this idea about all that. The concept is constantly turning over in my mind, and I want you to help me refine it. Alright, so let's say you were a guy. What's the most attractive quality in a woman?
Okay. definitely these are dependent on if you chose male or female protagonist. What is my honest answer here? Kindness.
Sure, that stuff's all great and whatever. Let me do a little rephrasing. What's the first thing your eyes fall upon?
I get it.
You'd think that. I used to be that way back when I was young and naive. Let me tell you a little secret. It's all about the legs. True passion is in the legs, covered by the thin fabric of knee socks.
Don't make that sound again. Oh yeah, those rock. I'm not telling him that.
Technically over the knee socks and thigh highs, but they all fall into the same category. That absolute zone. The perfect hint of bare thigh between socks and the hem of the skirt.
Haru. Haru.
The rosy-fingered dawn spreading her rays on the horizon.
Are you aware of who you're talking to, Haru?
Unfettered perfection. So, do you like knee socks?
The screenshot. It's just. He's trying so hard to just sit in a bar and be cool, and he's like, do you like knee socks? He's trying so hard to play it cool. Haru. Oh my god. Ask someone
That's a
else.
shame. I think they would really suit you.
I can't take you seriously
Let me
right now.
convince you. I'll find us a perfect knee sock model. You'll
Us?
see the holy grail.
Us? Why do I care? Haru. Haru, no. Oh my god, hold on. Can I do the great thing? There. Alright. Gotta make sure that we don't forget that. Alright. Jeez. You can't mean. Knee socks tactics are famous at the Singapore branch. I don't like anything about this entire arc. Like, knee socks are popular in Singapore is how I read that. And like, are they though? They might be. I don't know. That's why I don't like it. I'm not mentally prepared.
Introductions are in order. This is Carrie.
I wish I could have said, no, but you're gonna make me do this, aren't you? I wish that I could have responded that way.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Carrie Yu. Just came over from the Singapore branch.
We've only just met, actually. She's
God.
here in the Far East on leave. She was ecstatic when I told her the plan. She
Really
extended
glad
the
I'm
leave
doing
to
the
have her
character
daughter sent right
episodes.
over.
I've wanted to visit the Far East ever since I was a kid. I used to love the Booga Rally show. So, I came.
Is this the accent of somebody in Singapore? I'm completely blanking right
That's
now.
the long and short of it. Everyone ready to get going?
Oh, okay. Wow, a Kongu and... Oh, two Kongu. Bird? Bird? Bird and a Kongu? Who knows? Alright. Carrie's here. Can I check what she does? No. Oh my lord. Okay, so we got Carrie and Haru. Shore break is looking good. This might be kind of a long one. Can I run like a long duration? sacrifice. Trip 30%. Oh, that seems pretty good. Don't know if it's gonna be quite. Let's get this. Break 50%. Or break 30%, 5 to 10. That's Soma. Oh wait, though this is a DLC one, I guess. Revive. Bodyguard, blind. BR pledge. I don't know what that is yet. It's crazy. Alright, let's do trip 30% too. How much does mine cost? Sure. Hold 5. Looks good to me. Also, I don't even know what the backup characters do. They don't appear to have... I need to teach them abilities. They have AP. I understand. Alright, Lika, you can come with me. My lord. I don't even know if this is about socks anymore. Like, I don't actually understand. Look, I'm just gonna go fight some
Fuel
monsters.
transmission coming in loud and clear. I'm ready to support.
In what way could this possibly be about socks?
Scratch one origami.
Kiri, by the way, the spear is completely broken in this game. I don't know if you've seen it, but holy crap.
New hostile inbound. Readings indicate a medium size. ETA 1 minute. Sending the arrival point now.
Because you can seamlessly transition
Breaking off its attack.
from one attack, from like the dash attack to the the chaining blood art.
Breaking away. Looks like it's after some food.
Like, I have a good spear, so the damage numbers are at least partly because of that. It's just the fact that I have this infinite chaining move that I can chain into instantaneously from a gap closer is ridiculous.
Bring it down.
Like, I guess there's a reason all these attacks have to be initiated from a standstill. Like, the Kongu's just dead. Because I can just charge to exactly where its weak spot is, spin around on a dime, and just hit him repeatedly in the head. It's so textbook. It's so
Coordinate
simple.
data incoming.
More incoming.
Blood Alpha. Burst time is ticking down.
Verdales. And another Kongu. Also, I just charged the spear so fast. And it can be faster too. Like, focus kind of applies to it. This weapon's just insane. Oh, hello. Oh, I lost my burst actually. Was it giving me that much damage? There we go. Ha!
It's breaking away. Looks like it's after some food.
The spear's like big dashing thrust is definitely an attack that exists in 3, and I think the spear might have an infinite combo too.
Enemy bond is now broken. It's breaking away. Looks like it's after some food.
It is a bit hard to time it, admittedly. Yeah, I think every weapon in God Eater 3 practically has a thing that you can just chain infinitely.
Origami is breaking
Just the
out
infinite
attack.
combo move.
Quickly, pursue.
Why not? Stock up some bullet. Some bullet. Dude, that ogre tail that was just sitting here eating. Alright,
Mission accomplished.
that's it. That's all we got.
All within acceptable
God.
parameters. Make sure to set numbers with
Alright,
my
found a good
I'll fix it
strat.
when I get back.
I'm happy
Sure
with
you've got
this.
all your personal belongings and origami bits.
I think they may have underestimated us.
I hope I helped out.
Oh, good. She has thigh highs. That's that's what this is about, isn't it? Kiri, your reminder made me somewhat thankful that this game's voice acting is super quiet. And I guess God Eater's kind of always had a problem with repetitive voice lines, isn't it? How you'll say, "I'll smash ya," over and over. Coda's just like, well, this'll hit home. Just gotta make sure that they know that I'm going to hit their house with this machine gun fire, I guess is the idea. Youth, my friend, is a fleeting arrow. It waits for no one. Haru, if you think they're so awesome, why don't you wear them? Beloved and prepared, and can now learn Explorer. Haru, you are neither beloved nor prepared. You are Haru. Alright, Haruomi Makabe. Alright, took care of that. Just wanted to let you know, Haru, that I am banishing you from having a fourth skill. Get out of here. Also, are there any knee socks in here? No. Damn. Torment him with his own medicine. What an absolute Dorcas. I know I should be saying dingus, but honestly. Dorcas works. It's a Fire Emblem joke. Oh my lord. I don't even know what to do right now. Just emotionally, I am done after all of that. What the hell? Multiple flying origami and an extremely dangerous Sariel. Better not fight that. Croc number 5. Oh my god, Kiri. Oh, there's so much knee sock support all around me. I'm so overwhelmed. My lord. Alright, who do I even bring? Haru, no. Alright, Cannon we bring. Arena? Was it Arena that we need? I think it's Arena. And Seal. Just Girl Night Out, I guess. Proc number 5 just makes Yukon Vasara out to be cooler than he is. He is not cool. He's pretty cool. He's kind of an electric jet crocodile, which is kind of just a cool concept. If I could draw, I would draw that like immediately. I'm not really much of an artist, but he's got the turbine on his back. Whoa, whoa! Alright, Gaboro. Those projectiles are literally the size of you. Don't know how you pulled that off. Electric Crocodile Valstrax? Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. I want to see, like, Yukon Vasara, except, like, somehow he's got thrusters. like on his back, like not back, but you know, like on his back legs so that he can propel himself forward. I was gonna say butt. I don't know about that. I don't really want to think about rocket thrusters in that particular location, but Gaboro Gaboro torso broken. Teeth broken. Alright. Gaboro Gaboro is not long for this world. God, is it just me or is this also kind of just the same for generating OP? Because I could just swerve on in. God, by the way, another one of the things I think is like the coolest thing ever is whenever lightning does stuff that it really should not do. Like, the thing that comes to mind offhand is I like lightning breath in Gauntlet Dark Legacy a lot. Because it's a lightning breath. I don't know that I need to explain that. But like, oh my lord, I'm almost dead to Yukon-Basara. Lightning breath is just, it's just fire breath, but it's lightning instead. Oh no. Okay, I'm alive. It's, yeah. Yeah, it's like I've seen lightning breath before, basically. What I was getting, like before I almost died. I've seen lightning breath before. Where the lightning breath was like, you open your mouth and then lightning just shoots out everywhere and, you know, zooms straight to enemies or whatever. I mean like lightning that's a fluid or a gas almost, like plasma breath or something. That's the thing I think is really cool. So like the thrusters are just like plasma thrusters that basically just shoot like a weird like a lightning and wind torrent like that and propel the Yukon-Basara around in that way, rather than being an actual like fire thruster or anything. Also, yes, you are not dead until you hit the ground in this game. You are absolutely right. You are not dead until you perform the dying animation. I have been saved more often than I have died. I have been saved with that mechanic more often than I've actually died from actually hitting the ground. Because allies are extremely good with healing bullets. I'm trying to just break all of his parts. I know I do most damage in his head, but I want to break all the parts because that's just really fun. Head broken. Predictable. Spark, I think? Or cold? No, cold doesn't really work. Heat? Maybe. Oh, Bond's easier to break. Break his turbine. Oh, the turbine's already broken. Understood. Wait. Item. Item. I mentioned this a few times, Kiri, but this game does just feel a bit more like Monster Hunter than God Eater 3 does. God Eater 3 is a bit more of just a kind of a serious action game that isn't really especially balanced around co-op, I think. Not sure if this game is especially balanced around co-op. I just know that it's super easy to like completely destroy.
We have a few moments. Now is the best time to grab supplies.
I hope I helped out.
And yeah, if you're sprinting, wait. Never mind. I guess it's just RB plus X to do the backflip. I thought I was not doing the backflip. And yeah, this map is just a ring. I respect it though. I love rings. Alright, Cannon. Give me some stuff. Oh, level 7 skill on an abandoned god arc. How do abandoned god arcs get later in the game? I'm at rank 4 of 15 and I'm already getting level 7 skills on abandoned god arcs. They're already really strong. Right. Yep, I actually got Storm Zone Type B, so I don't know what that does.
Moving on, our last operations have been successful. Moreover, we have not lost any training or operation time due to injury. All of our god arcs remain at peak operating
Yeah, I guess
efficiency,
so.
and our kill counts have
report
grown
straight to her
dramatically.
someplace.
This is too much for me right
Miss
now.
Lika has requested that we make better use of our advanced teams. Reconnaissance and distant ranging missions are the team's bread and butter, so to speak. Hibari also approached the captain and me with the same suggestion. It is safe to say that we will
Is this
continue to
Nana's
hear a
arc?
good deal about this in the future.
Nana, come on, stay with me. Nana!
I actually just like the map design in this game, Kiri. I think
So,
the map design
how
in this
does it
game's
taste,
quite good.
Nana?
Really good. It's the most delicious thing ever, Mommy.
Wonderful. When you're happy, Mommy's happy. Now, Mommy's going out for a while to slay the bad monsters. Will you keep your promise, Nana?
Uh-huh. I won't cry and I won't get mad. And if I'm lonely, I'll eat an Odin sandwich.
You're such a good girl. Remember to be careful, and I'll be back in no time flat.
I feel
That's
like
my promise.
the direction this is going almost is just that everybody's kind of got a trauma,
Captain, you're...
and all of the
Shit.
kind of anime tropey character
I-
traits that they have is actually
I
caused by
collapsed.
whatever the previous trauma they
night.
had was.
I
Like
had
the
a really
fact that
awful
she is
dream.
constantly eating sandwiches is
Everything was
because
dark.
kind of her mom
I
told
could
her
feel
to
blood and...
It's all right.
before
Perhaps
trauma.
you should lie down a while
happened.
longer.
Yeah,
She's just still
Okay.
kind of dealing with
thank you, Shield.
a bad thing that
That
happened.
does feel better.
There's at least some kind of a reason.
I bet you didn't know Dr. Rachel took me in after my mom died, huh? I was still really little when it happened. It feels like I've forgotten so much. I think for a long time it was just Mom and me. We must have lived up near the mountains, I guess, because I do remember it snowed lots. She was a god eater too, so when she left to go fight Aragami, she'd always
So
make
when
me
she
promise.
left to go fight Aragami in
I'd
the
smile and
subtitles.
say that I wouldn't cry and I wouldn't get mad. And if I ever felt lonely, I'd have a super delicious Odin sandwich. When my tummy was full with my mom's cooking, I wouldn't feel so alone anymore. And she always smiled really big when I ate a lot. That's why Odin sandwiches make me so happy. They always remind me of being with my mommy. And of the promise I'd make to her. Yes! I feel better! I feel like I need to run! Or go eat an entire giant sandwich on my own. But oh, more important, thank you for listening to me.
Please do be careful, Nana. Perhaps you should go visit Dr. Rachel for a quick checkup, just in case.
Ma'am, yes ma'am! I'll go see her as soon as I've had just a little snack, promise. Odin sandwich, here I come!
This girl's all about her sandwiches, but at least she's not like, I like sandwiches, and that's the entirety of her history. Like, at least it's not that. I feel like that kind of stuff tends to bother me a lot more. I am among the people who like Fire Emblem Fates, watches viewership plummet. But there are some really bad characters in that game who are just a certain way, and it's never explained at all why they might be like that. there are a lot of characters like that. And it is an issue. It is genuinely a problem. The two of you can join forces to have my viewer count. I can assure you of that. Alright, let's see. You could also promote me on all kinds of platforms and do great things for my viewer count, but I would never ask for that, because that could be annoying to some people. I wasn't, to be clear. I can do devastatingly good things to your viewer count, and then just 3,000 viewer rage shows up. Just imagining these ridiculous scenarios. No. Alyssa and Cannon, yes. Okay. Alright, branch director's office. Have you ever heard of God Eater Children? Like, I'm trying to come up with a joke. Like, I know what she's talking about. But... okay, never mind. I'm just moving on. Oh, they're the children of God Eater. Okay, I didn't actually think that was it. The children of God Eater parents. I thought it was the, like the child soldiers kind of deal, because that seems to just happen in Japanese games every now and again. Born with a bias factor. Oh, her mother was a God Eater. The cutscene basically explicitly said that. She went to go fight some monsters. Girl with incredible inner strength and stabilizing her bias factor took many years. Ah, we're going to awaken her blood power. That is pretty much what half the plot is. So Kiri, I was thinking of God Eater Children, trying to think of it as like Monster Hunter stories, where it's like just a cuter version of God Eater or something, somehow. Like kid-friendly God Eater. I don't know, the wires didn't, the synapses did not connect and fire in the appropriate way to make that make any sense to me, but I definitely had like a third of a non-viable game idea, basically, whenever I saw God Eater Children, and it was all capitalized. A Chi-Yu. Ogre Tails, Dread Pikes, that's it. Alright, on a... oh, they're all fixed. Meh. Window, someone, me. Okay. It wasn't a... SMT Devil Children. I forgot Shin Megami Tensei had a game like that. And it's like, it's just kid friendly, and it's like kids playing with like little cutesy imps and stuff. Because I know Monster Hunter Stories has like a frankly just ridiculously adorable word, monsty, which are the monsters you get in Monster Hunter Stories. Super cute. Literally titled Devil Children. I forgot that existed. Chibified Abaddon, so he looks less putrid.
Just before a mission, Nana. How are you feeling? Pretty okay, I guess. Well, sometimes I get really bad headaches, though. And I mean... Yes? You can tell me anything, Nana. I've been thinking about my mom a lot lately. But when I try to remember something really specific, like her eyes or her laugh, I get these really sharp pains and... I see. Are you taking any medicine to help? Yeah, a little. Nana, I believe this is a sign that your blood is stirring.
like you're trying to say that she's gonna awaken her blood art, right? But like your blood is stirring.
Like how?
Good question.
Growing as a manifestation of your will. If you suppress these emotions, your power may never wake. Nana, you are a strong, brave, wonderful girl. I know you have the courage to face the past, to face yourself.
To face myself.
Nana, over here!
Oh.
No, we're surrounded.
Those flashbacks look kind of weird.
Nana, are you
Like
well?
I felt like I was skipping through it on accident.
Yeah. I'm okay. At least I think I am.
Perhaps you should take things easy for a while. Worry not. I'm sure Blood can handle this mission without you.
No, it's okay. I'll go. Just in case.
We're gonna awaken her blood art. It's a new art. You're not dead? No, get back here. I don't know that I want to be in this room, actually. I've been surrounded by monsters. Kiri, I have an important Monster Hunter question. Just because I just think it'd be funny to know. Do Monster Hunter like small monsters actually eat food? Like, do they go eat and nap and heal like big monsters do, or do they just, like, if you let them, or do they just not have those behaviors at all? You gain OP so fast from just hitting buttons. Jeez. Alright. Frost works on this guy, right? Allegedly.
Blood out. I order you to fall back and heal now.
It's definitely a lot of fun to just sit there and do that. Generates so much ammo. I am amazed that was not aimed at me. I was perfectly vulnerable, cheat. You're off your game. I swear, by the way, that barrage of blasts that just happened, I think I might need to lower the game audio a bit. That barrage of blasts that just happened, that I don't think Chiyu's ever done that before this rank. Dead. Load my gun. Grab some ammo. Bam. I don't really know what my plan is with all this ammo, but I definitely desire ammo. Right, Nana gets some ammo. Chiyu's enraged, Chiyu is down. Ah. God. I also do kind of just find it so funny that monsters in this game don't really run away to heal. They'll just sit there. They'll just turn around and be like, oh look, there's some food here. Like just, I don't know, ADD Monster Hunter almost. May have been a bit of a tasteless joke. Tasteless comment. It is just funny how they completely irresponsibly just turn around, though.
The origami is breaking up its attack.
Alright. Just gonna do this a bunch. You're definitely dead. Just die. Alright, whatever.
Confirmed. Target eliminated. No. This is all nearby origami
Something?
altered course.
They're coming straight
you.
for us?
6, 7, no,
6,
almost
7,
a
a dozen
ones in the
massive
group. They're
origami.
shadowed by a whole legion of little ones.
Now our escape route is being blockaded. All units, this is Blood Alpha. Keep fighting. We'll cut our way through.
This is not as easy as promised.
Okay. Well, that's concerning. Tools?
The spotlight's on me, but I'm not scared.
Oh right, I forgot. The assist guys give you different skills you can activate. Liko was an assist there. Double A because I took a lot of hits. Am I gonna be pulled into another mission? Or just got seen? Oh! No, Nana's gonna awaken her blood art, I bet.
There are far too many engaged.
Multiple origami are rerouting to your location. I'm moving the first unit to support. Just hold out a little longer.
Begin a staggered retreat. This battle is lost. Disperse if you must. Just get back to the far east.
I mean, they're ochre tails.
Didn't Dr. Rachel tell you to take it easy?
Your path. Nana,
Guys, we're outnumbered by, like,
don't worry.
small jaggies. Alright, we're screwed. You gotta get out of here.
I need you to run. You have to go alone. It'll be okay. I promise.
Mommy?
Are you alright?
A Yaksha? Okay, okay, for Yaksha. That's a bit more of a threat.
Damn it! What's going on? You weren't here a moment ago. Operator, what's happening?
I'm not sure. There's an intense fire field pulse coming from your vicinity. The origami are converging. They're being drawn to you.
Is Nana like an origami magnet? Is
You'll
that
be
the
okay.
idea?
Don't worry.
Oh my god. Oh, I know what that thing is. They're introducing that. Oh, heck yeah. That is...
So, it was you who summoned them.
I believe that is an Arc Aberrant Yaksha. I
didn't
forget what
mean
it's
to.
called.
It's my fault that the origami found us. My fault that Mommy... Mom!
What is that?
Oh no, it's a full moon!
It is
This
Russian.
precise time.
Bias field pulse is fired at Blood Alpha. More origami incoming.
The blood power.
She's gonna
Spiraling out of
transform.
control.
First unit to Blood Special Forces. Come in, Blood. We've cleared a path. Are you guys still alive in there?
The precise timing of the...
Nana.
I've just sent over the escape route. Do you think you can make it?
Yes, it's possible. Thanks for the help. Vice Captain, take Nana and fall back immediately. Go, now!
Oh my god. Excellent. So we're gonna be learning. I guess Nana's one of the kind of special characters, at least in this game. Like Theme from God Eater 3. Some news regarding Nana. Lab. I want to talk to her. I don't know that I've been in the lab. Wow. Just the circuitry, the server wall on the back here is kind of just crazy. Anomaly with the bias field pulse. Especially to explain. When your blood powers manifest, you emit a strong bias field pulse. I also suspect that it came from Nana. If there is a VCR, if we're looking at the back of a VCR and those are doors leading to like the isolation chamber for like whatever it is they're studying, maybe they just put on a movie while they're working. You know, I'm thinking that that's a pretty valid assessment. All right. There also could just be like 8 VCRs back there. Maybe they got a lot of people to entertain. Everybody's kind of pointing out the thing that I already knew. Gotta do the special mission. Iron Fist. That's a Sariel, isn't it? Yeah, Garm and Sariel. That's a bit of a rough combo. Oh, Nana's definitely not going to be available, right? I can bring Elisa, Hannon, and CL, I guess. Alyssa, not Elisa. Where are you? Like they were following orders. Orders from Nana Kozuki. Any new character episodes? Not especially. Okay.
Sir, please remain inside the base. It's our job to keep you safe. Safe inside the walls.
You want me to make your job easier?
Kunio Munakata.
Yes, I mean, yes, sir. It'd help if you'd stop leaving without authorization.
That's so? Then don't waste time protecting me. I can't wait around for supplies to appear.
Well, you might have to. My apologies. I understand your situation, really. But that doesn't change the answer. We have to ask you to remain inside, at least until the stun grenades arrive. They're en route.
Guess we got a shipment of stun grenades on the way.
Out here? That'll take years.
Well, yes, usually. But this time, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Dude, I got like 30 stun
What
grenades.
do you mean? Just what are you planning? Alright, fine. I'll stay put. I just don't want HQ trying to run our lives out here. See how she takes care of even the tiniest detail? She's really looking out for us. Guess we'll just have to make do until the stun grenades show up. We can reuse the old stuff.
Reuse the old stuff, like an old version of stun grenades or the old stun grenades. Just throw the fragments of the stun grenade directly into the monster's eyes. It'll work on some
I know
things.
it's not an easy trick.
Field transmission coming in loud and clear. I'm ready to support.
Mission
Where's the
commenced.
Sariel? I have no idea.
Patching everyone into Shield's intel.
Wait, I might actually be able to tell based on how they move. Because the left one like jumped down, which makes me think the left one is not the Sariel. The western one. Find out. Test that theory. Yes, that is Scar. Okay. Tested the theory. The theory was actually perfect. My god. Cannon got behind me and then shot, I think, is what happened there. Oh, right, I forgot your Magnum Aloe. Let's go. Haha! Whoa. Ah. These animations are honestly looking a bit... Jeez. Looking a bit better now. Okay, my shield is old. My shield is like multiple ranks old at this point. I really need to craft a better one. I'm just playing this game the way that Kiri plays Monster Hunter, which is I'm not crafting any armor whatsoever. To be fair, it's not as if they really made a compelling argument for me to craft armor. Fallen Bond broken, thank god. I think I'm in high rank. Remember, the original version of this game only had 7 ranks. Rage Burst, I think, added the, rank 8 through 15, basically. So I think I might actually be in high rank. Strictly speaking. There was definitely a big jump in armor, like in shield quality. Like, shields kind of went up from like 160 power to like 250 or something. 160 to 250 is a pretty big jump. That's kind of why I'm assuming that we're in high rank. Monsters also occasionally have new moves. Just like a very soft high rank. I guess if that's the case, though, then Vanilla God Eater must have not had much monster variety. But yeah, I guess that's why I made that call out. It wasn't meant to be like, you don't craft armor ever in low rank, and still causes problems. Monster Hunter's not that harsh. And you're pretty good at Monster Hunter. You can handle cheat rank with high rank armor. So like, I definitely have at least that much credit. Plenty of credit to give. Meanwhile, I feel like this game not being that harsh is, well, the monster's only doing 25%. It seems basically normal. Anyway, Sariel. One that'll actually be challenging. It's over there. I hear, like, hovery sounds. Hovery sounds is a terrible way of putting it, but like... Well, now it's just too much. The eating's too loud for me to be able to tell. Yep, 27. That seems about right. In God Eater, if you walk into the trail left behind by a laser, it causes damage. The skirt's already broken? What? Who did that? What happened? Who instantaneously broke Sariel's skirt? Yeah, sorry, what is, you feeling a bit off today? Laser. I don't know if that's that powder is meant to cause a status ailment. That powder that I just dodged there is definitely meant to cause a status ailment. But that powder that comes along with the laser bullet, I don't know. There we go. Cannon knocking me over at the worst possible opportunity. Yeah, I was thinking stun, but I don't know. I guess that was like a charge up. Freeze doesn't seem to be working. Divine? Divine definitely is not working. Also, that attack you cannot dodge roll. 18, 18, 18. Sariel's a wizard. Resists elemental damage. That's my take. Head bond broken.
Enemy bond is now broken.
What is that head cannon? What? No, turn around. Come here. Is that a projectile? Are you gonna shoot that at me? Or is that just like your core? 212. Okay, that is definitely the core. Okay, that is also a hitbox. That is interesting. Oh my god. Goodbye. You should tell me more. You should tell me everything about your her headcanon. About the Warrior of Light dating MSL. Great detail. That's all I need. I need the greatest and deepest of details. Also, I actually forgot that MSL isn't the Warrior of Light. Look, I fell out of Shadowbringers at some point. Alright. Reward credits up. Reward rates. I'm gonna go with Cannon here. Give me some prizes. Cannon has that reward rate up that is actually very good. Level 8 muted on a gun. I guess you start eventually getting abandoned god arcs with multiple skills. West Filigree, Wolf Claw. Wolf Cornea. I know that Wolf Cornea is actually kind of like Garm's 1% almost. It's like a 5% drop. It's not a literal 1%, but you only get one roll for it, so a 5% for one is kind of like, yeah, Wolfcorn. Don't have a great way to crop on a stream.
Poor Alyssa. I feel kind of bad for her. She hasn't had a real night's rest in ages. Melissa thought there was a need for more satellite bases. She suggested it to the higher-ups, and naturally was named the project lead. But then the work just piled on. There's too much to do. Construction oversight, labor, logistics, administrative tasks. God Eaters simply aren't trained for this. Normally, Fenrir would have sent a specialist out here by now. You know, someone to push the papers. But of course, no one wanted to rely on HQ for handouts. So you won't see any specialists around here. And Alyssa? Well, Alyssa did everything herself. None of us knows how to actually make these things happen, but Alyssa spends every free moment studying up. Fenrir's shown before that they're willing to abandon those bases. Naturally, the people there aren't real big fans. They mistrust us. Some even hate us. But Alyssa
Isn't...
just keeps trying.
No, it's not
Heard so much
Fenrir.
as a peep of complaint.
Is it Fenrir? Wait, Fenrir's in God Eater 3, is it not? Because we made a joke about Fenrir and Gleipnir and stuff.
No, all this has got me thinking. Alyssa could definitely make director, right?
Alyssa could make director, I suppose. Gotta go check on something real quick. Busy day. Alright. More character episodes. Okay, so Fenrir is already kind of showing its shadiness here, where it'll just abandon locales on the spot, sort of, if it becomes inconvenient, and then you move on and go. So God Eater 3 is basically just a lot cooler. Okay, right. So basically, God Eater's a lot cooler if you play it from the start. Because then you like see Gleipnir and you're like, oh man, Fenrir's gonna be involved probably in God Eater 3. Like just, and Fenrir's just kind of, I think basically just been omnipresent. I'm assuming Fenrir is also kind of relevant in the first game too. Yeah. Limiting Aragami on the outskirts of the satellite base. Alright. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna do some actual story missions. Fenrir was the OG God Eater. Darker and tapier. Guys, we're running low on clothes in the God Eater 3 universe, alright? Running low on clothes, you're gonna have to wear tape. We can't afford cloth masks. Can't do it. Defeat 3 Yaksha. Toper. It's definitely Toper. There's a lot less color going on. Oh, canon. Oh, never mind. Okay. I was like, oh, they're forcing me to use canon. That's interesting. Alright. This is perhaps the way that we're just experiencing God Eater 3 or God Eater 2 right now. But we could probably play it as well. I'm definitely not against that. This is basically my God Eater group in chat right now. Just the whole gang. Don't need. Right, personal abilities, because I have. Can I not select these guys? No, I can. Yeah, Lika Kusunoki. Yeah, she's not a combatant, but I can still equip her. Okay. Understood. I truly do understood now. Okay. Amount of materials you receive. See, imagine additional bond break rewards. You cut off the Rathalos' tail, and in the box at the end of the mission, you get like 3 Rathalos tails. Allows Blood Art chance of awakening to go faster. Blood Bullet chance of awakening. The legendary 9-hearted Rajang. Is it just me, or does that number actually get bigger every time you tell that story? The story of the 9-hearted Rajang. Additional GAP. Support skill uses. Oh. Support skill. It just 9 just seems so high. Every time I hear the story, it's always been 9. Okay. Support redraw. I'm gonna get this because this seems useful.
Well, that works too, I guess. Still awesome.
Oh, 9 across all 4 people. Okay, that's fair.
I am so ready. I got this.
Leek is gonna be the logistics master who levels up my burst arts faster. Speaking of blood arts, I had this infinite spear swinging combo, stronger infinite combo that also restores OP. That seems pretty good. Crescent Arc, projectile Oracle Blades, arc from your attacks. That does seem fun. I think I'll take this and just make my gun good. Keep practicing my gun because I'm not still very great at that. Onward!
Everyone's in position. Keep your eyes open and your guard up. I'm patching everyone.
And this mission is just 3 Yaksha for some reason. Oh, that is like double OP restoration. That is a satellite laser. Wait. Okay, that's just the same Yaksha. He's just bombarding himself. Alright. By the way, is Yaksha not like the coolest? I really like Yaksha's design. Like, he's just a big man with a gun, but I really appreciate the audacity of just having a big man with a gun in a Monster Hunter game. It's the most audacious monster. RB plus X, please. Slow down. I would like to get after some food real soon. God, you can chain that directly into a Devour. That is so good. The thrust move is so good. It's not this good in 3, is it? Is it this good, where you can just chain it into anything you want? Oh wow, it's actually warning me. Okay, so this is kind of a tutorial on, I was talking about this to myself before, where just the games will, various games will introduce you all kinds of different mechanics. And this is the game's introduction to the concept of like, hey, plan on this monster arriving at this location. So like a monster's going to be arriving there in about 5 minutes. This guy arrived just now. He arrived early because I killed the previous Yaksha, probably. It's just training. Opposite end of the map though. Opposite end of the map. Which I guess they wanted to make sure that the multi-monster quest didn't get too hard. I'm imagining it gets a bit complicated later. Ring ring. I feel like there's no conceivable way that a God Eater game ever doesn't skip the timers. I feel like even the first game isn't jank enough to not skip the timers. Ring, ring. Oh, right. That's the way you're gonna tell me that you're calling me, though? I thought you were just trying to say, hi, I'm around, hi. That's really the way you're gonna tell me that you're calling? My god.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. I'm on the telephone.
Well, first off, I read that as RNG a couple of times, which obviously didn't make any sense, so I had to assume it meant something else. And then, just, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to think.
What got me was you repeating it. You're just like, ring, ring. And I'm like, yeah. And you just like, go back. And I'm like, wait. Wait, no.
Dude, I'm gonna need I need a lot of very explicit clarity from anybody that I'm talking to about what is happening. Because I am frankly clueless. You said ring ring but in all caps and then I knew you were serious. Because it was all caps.
You did it again. You're like, ring ring. And I'm like, yes, ring ring.
Link support devices online. The enemy is trapped.
My
You
god.
have the advantage.
Jeez, hold on. I need to do something else now at this point. Alright, here we go. Wait, no. What is the command? Alright. Jeez.
Are you highlighting that?
Well, look, we
Okay,
can't talk
don't-
about it, you'll
don't
ruin
highlight
it!
that.
You'll ruin it! You'll ruin the illusion! I actually, Kiki, thought all of the quality of life options were in, God Eater 3, to be honest. It just seems like that kind of game. I didn't realize you could automatically switch back to melee after canceling into reserve. Sounds lovely, though. How did Battlefield go? How did Abandoning Me go? How'd that work out?
It went great. Actually, I'm still playing Battlefield. The friend I'm playing with is on the phone, and has been on the phone for me. So I'm like, look, it's like a little past 4. I have to be here for the raid. It's tradition at this point. Actually, I should probably check to make sure they're on before we plan this.
It's on the field. Transmitting entry.
Yeah, they're on.
I feel like I wanna raid somebody who's like slightly bigger. But
Slightly big. They
not
are
like a
slightly
lot
bigger.
Hmm.
Yeah, they are.
I think
slightly
today's
bigger.
just a busy day for the other people.
Oh, they're playing Left 4 Dead.
Oh man, Left 4 Dead's good. Fine, we'll raid the Left 4 Dead player.
Yeah.
Yakshar
Left 4
arrives and
Dead.
just instantly starts eating, by the way. Insatiable.
This is Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead 2 is kind of the definitive Left 4 Dead game. There's no reason to play Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's no reason really to play Left 4 Dead 1 if you have Left 4 Dead 2.
They put all the content in Left 4 Dead 1 into Left 4 Dead 2, so why would you? All of the content.
Now I want to play Left 4 Dead.
I do want to play Left 4 Dead 2. I like Left 4 Dead. Did you know that I like Left 4 Dead? Because I actually really like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, I actually have Left 4 Dead installed right now, so we should play
I
that
don't,
next time,
so
maybe. Oh.
It is pretty big because it is 2 games.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought Left 4 Dead 2 is pretty small, I mean, considering.
Well, I mean, yeah, given the amount of content, maybe it's small, but it's definitely a lot of fun to just have rockets, to just have the ammo to spam out rockets a lot. Because that guy did not enjoy that barrage. That barrage was a lot of fun. Yaksha's enraged! Alright.
I'm looking through your Twitter right now, and I see a clip from December. Is this Cadence of Hyrule?
If it looks like a Zelda game, but it doesn't really feature, it probably is if it looks like it is. Why?
It does look like it is. I've only ever played the demo though, so.
Oh yeah. I can't think of any other game. Basically, I'm trying to say I can't think of any other games that are like that are like, man, this game really makes me think of Cadence of Hyrule.
Is it multiplayer?
Like local.
Like Crypt of the Necrodancer is?
Yeah, I think it's local.
Local? Oh.
Well, what do you expect? No multiplayer.
I mean, isn't... Yeah,
Crypt of the Necrodancer is also local.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. It's a rhythm game, to be fair.
Yeah, I guess it kind of has to be, doesn't it?
Rhythm games.
We played it like over the internet before, maybe not.
I could make you completely, utterly miserable by like streaming Crypt of the Necrodancer to you, like doing the streamed multiplayer Crypt of the Necrodancer. That'd be like so terrible.
All units be advised. Origami have infiltrated the outer ghetto. Third defense line signal.
Problem is you have to have either really good download or really good upload.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't really have either of those things. So Nana, I guess, summoned a bunch of Yaksha, and that's why I had to fight 3 in a row.
Absolutely not, Nana. The 6th District's outer wall is merely old and crumbling. That's how they broke in. Nana, I need you to stay put, all right? It's very dangerous in the Far East right now. It's imperative that you not join the battle, understood?
Okay. I'll stay.
Just stay where you are. We'll be with you soon.
I was actually kind of getting invested in the story a bit today, so I wanted to learn more about Nana, but we've been going for 2 hours 20 minutes.
Yep.
Feels like I haven't been going for any time at all without you here.
No.
Don't know if that's an insult or not.
That's kind of an insult.
No, it honestly feels like about the same amount of time, to be honest.
Are you calling it, or are you keeping on?
I don't know.
Keeping on.
This depends on if this cutscene impresses me. Oh my god. I know that guy. Also, why is Nana here? Wait, she just completely ignored the psychologist. Alright. Jump cutting from map to map so that you don't have to think about the boundaries between maps. Jiggle physics are cutscene only, that's a bit much. Two ogre tails? Whatever will you do, Nana? Okay, I mean, that's a bit worse. Ogre tails are a complete non-issue. You'll be fine. Alright, I gotta save Nana. Can't just leave on a cliff, right? Everybody here would have to come back on Friday to really see how the cliffhanger resolved.
Yeah, I think you should do that.
2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. There's an unknown Origami too. Yeah, why don't we just not find out who that unknown Origami is until Friday at 2 p.m. CDT. Or thereabouts. Keep an eye on my Discord and Twitter for more notifications. In case you didn't get it in your head that the next stream will be at Friday, 2 p.m. CDT.
Or you could just follow, and then it would come up on Twitch. And
you could follow on Twitch. That is a good idea, actually. I would follow on Twitch personally.
That's what shameless plug.
Actually,
no,
hold on a second.
You don't understand. Follow on Twitch so that you don't have to join the Discord.
No, don't do that. My Discord's great. Why would you do
Banned.
that? Dude, I cannot follow myself on Twitter or Twitch. I mean, probably neither, to be honest. I was gonna just try to demonstrate for people what following would look like, but you know, I think it's easy enough to tell. So all right. Anyway, that's all I got for today. We are going
Right,
to be
I'm-
visiting the zombie kitty.
Yes, I'm gonna push the button.
You want to push the button? Type
I'm gonna
/raid.
push the button. Yep, here we go.
Did you already set it up?
I'm hitting it right now. There's a countdown, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just there's a countdown and
Waiting.
you have to click the button.
Okay, here we go. 7 seconds. Bye, everybody. Bye, Kiki.
Bye. Did you hit the button?
I did now.
Okay.